Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how are you all keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher, yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to Let's Play... I was about to say Dwarf Fortress. Let's play RimWorld Alpha 14. And yeah, things again. Last episode we had a few things to deal with, like a pack of mad turtles. But we are planning out an extension to our colony here, and hopefully that'll get sorted out quickly. We have a lot of trees to cut down because I want to get as much burning material, or especially the trees. I think they take longer to put out. Well, that's my perception of it anyway. Out of the way, because our entire Dwarf Fortress on the brain. Our entire colony here is basically made of wood, and it wouldn't be good if everything caught fire. Hopefully we get to see the end of this heal root crop, because it'd be very good to get some heal root in, because our meds are currently down to a measly 11 herbal meds. It would be nice if a, I don't know, combat supplier or something along those lines came along, and I forgot we had a tame squirrel, and we got some meds off them, but time will tell. We have to make do with what we have, and what we have at the moment is heal root growing. Some of these should be ready to harvest pretty soon. Yeah, they're coming along nicely, and yeah, I'm just trying to think what is the next priority. Now, we are nearly at a stage where we could think about shipbuilding, I think, because the bases are in place, and if this was a normal map we would have plasteel stored and all this kind of thing, but alas we do not. So we have to think about this. What do we want to do next? So research. Colour lights does not interest me, or tube television, or fire foam, or card making, or moisture pump. What does this need? Cryptosleep casket. Okay, we just got the advanced machine was turned on, so we got more stuff to look at here. Ship antimatter reactor component assembly. Allows you to build a component assembly bench where colonists can make components from simple materials. That is definitely what we're grabbing next. So it is. Just makes sense. Okay, is everybody armed? Well, you're not, because you're not capable of violent. Yes, assault rifle, assault, pistol, nothing, pistol, and that. We don't have any weapons stored, so that's something we should consider rectifying. Architect, production, and machining table. For assembling or disassembling machinery such as guns or mechanoid components. We don't really have the supplies for this stuff, but to be honest, I'm not going to care too much about that. Let's fire a chair down here as well. It shall be made from the wood. There we go. And let's speed this up. Full speed, sir. Full speed. We are starting to get towards the end of our steel that's available in the mountains. We have been very lucky due to the limited mountains that we have here to actually dig from. We've got quite a bit of resources from it all. And again, even more, like, look at the size of this deposit. It's ridiculous. So it is. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad we have a visitor. Fair enough, it doesn't say they have anything to trade. No. So don't care. And a hydroponics basin. Betchy it was a... Yep, a healer one. That's great. We don't have that many components, as far as I remember. Where are the components? 7. We have 7 components. We really need traders to come along. We really need to get the component assembly table up, because along with the machining, get some guns, the components, all that kind of stuff. Things will improve very quickly. This is slowly coming together. This will be our second sort of cold storage area. We'll probably try and keep it around -1, so it's not too cold when people go in, but cold enough so stuff doesn't rot, because it'll be our overflow for food, or meds and bits and pieces like that. I might make it primarily where the corpses are. There's a long bit of pathfinding to get to it, because this place is a bit of a maze. We can build a vitals monitor, can't we? Not that I'm going to need it just yet, but it is something we can build. Where? You just... Oh, okay. Eating a tortoise. Security, floors, joy, misc. Yeah, we do have vitals monitor. It needs just 180 steel. Immigration patients treatment quality needs to be placed adjacent to a medical bed. One medical bed can be linked to only one vitals monitor. The visitors are leaving. You mean the visitor? Singular. Still haven't recovered from that when our power got zapped, but it'll be all sorted in a while. Who is in a poor mood? Wei Yun, what is wrong with you? Heat stroke. Oh shit. The heaters. Let's try and keep you a bit cooler. I'm not sure this is going to work, but because indoor it is. Oh, it is roasting. Shit. So out to here. How am I gonna? Well, these should go. Replace them with actual lights because these generate a few degrees of heat. These can just be toggle them off. No call for that. Let's get rid of that. Deconstruct. Is any other ones lying about that we could get rid of quickly? Yes. Yes, there is. Okay. Is the freezer? Oh no, it's not. I mean, it's not too bad, but we definitely need to keep an eye on this heat wave. Hopefully it doesn't last too long, because this is a bit of a pain. So what's in here like now? 47. Not great, to be honest. Not great at all. Power. Let's go for... No, it's not power, it's furniture. Standing lamp. One will have to place there. There. We'll place one there. One there. Here. Here. And I don't care about... Oh, you can get that taken away. Because this is... It's not your room in the long term, but... That's where you're sleeping right now. Has any of these statues been made? Oh, come on, Jedzi, pull the finger out. Have you doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing? And if we get this lined up, power, geothermal, there. And even if we don't have all the supplies for it now, we should eventually, and that'll be nice. Still a heat wave. That's, you know, not good. Squirrel 1 has been attacked by Timberwolf. Squirrel 1 has been bitten to death. Where? You bastard. There's a whole pack of them here. I kind of want... that's our Timberwolf. Team. I know. Team. Running a risk. Very little meds. We're gonna eat the squirrel. Which, you know, eventually I would have done anyway. Kira's playing some chess on her own. Rom, probably just standing in, you know, the cooler area. Still only 7 degrees, but I'm hoping the heat wave dissipates before it destroys everything in here. Lurk per mood. I know, people, I know. Structure. Wall. Wood. This is just because this is going to be another sort of... Well, the intention for it is to be cold. So we want that sort of airlock. Do we... Where is temperature? Cooler. Oh. I know it's going to eat up all of our power, but do they take components to build as well? They do take components to build. Dax has died because of... What? No. I have a feeling that this is going to be a problem. Heatstroke minor. He's got cataracts. Heatstroke serious. Heatstroke serious. Heatstroke initial. Heatstroke serious. Food poisoning. How you manage that, I do not know. No injuries and heatstroke initial. So who's the serious? You're gonna have to be drafted. You're gonna stand and go here. Garrick is initial. Rom is serious. Can't lose the Cork brothers. Food poisoning. Cannot believe Dax is dead. That is just crazy. Yeah, you just stand there for a while. Who's in the poor mood now? Cisco. Oh, that's right. Need you to stand in here as well. Fuck. Wei Yun. Heatstroke serious. Yeah. You're going in here as well. We're not gonna have anybody left to do anything. Garrick, prioritize working on that. Yeah, you're still going to continue working on that. And are your heat strokes calming down? It's calming down. It's calming down. Good. Mild pain. Heat stroke initial. Okay, everyone's kind of alright for now. But time will tell in the long run. You are going to lower down to 11 degrees. 1 degree. 1 degree. Who's in the poor mood? Cork. Why? I'm pretty sure it's the heat stroke and the mild pain. Why are we having power problems? Oh no, they're just getting built, that's why. You're not connected to anything, so that's fun. What's the temperature in here? Like 37, 30, 37. It should cool down. I mean, we've got vents. Hopefully it's low enough so that people don't freak out. It is that goddamn sensory thing that's eating up all of our meds. Non-ideal temperature growth multiplier 80%. So in here it's bound to be absolutely ruined. 59%. Always fucking something. And I thought that this crash landing site was proven to be a tad easy, but that was probably because the events weren't firing, and now we are starting to see the downside. This room here is far too warm. I mean, it's nice and chilly in here. What we need to do then is create a vent. Suppose that can go to there. That one can go there. I don't really care about the prisoners, so that can be deconstructed. The temperature in here is quite warm. There we go. Going to use up a lot of stuff. Do the vents take components? Because that would be highly unfortunate. No, they just take steel, which we are running out of. And I need to get doors built as well. Structure. You know what? What's the most amount of blocks we have? It's sandstone. Let's make some sandstone blocks doors for these for now. We are going to burn through our steel, but alas, we just have to put up with it. So out of our original 5 colonists, we had Odo, Dax, who are both dead now. Bashir, Kira, and O'Brien. Bashir, he's in a bad way. He's got initial heat stroke, central mechanites, mild pain. He's had his left arm shot off and a right finger shot off. Kira, no injuries, fine. And O'Brien, he can't hear. So, Wei Yun has been attacked by Timberwolf. I kinda knew that would happen. Shit. Draft. Draft everyone. And Wayun, you just need to really run away. Run away! Oh, come on, Bashir, you're an idiot. You can't do anything. Cisco, come closer. Oh, I don't want to lose Wayun. Don't get shot. Wait. Oh my god. Really? That is just fucking typical. Wayun's probably going to lose everything because, yep, Wayun shot to death. And Quark has no weapons. Do we have anybody else animal handling? Is this dead? No. Why don't you just all attack the goddamn thing? Ah, don't you... Really? Really? Okay, strip Wayun. That is just... Hunt. Work. Animal handling. Off for everybody. No more handling of animals. You two can go back to doing whatever you wanted to be doing. Poor mood. Cisco and Quark. What is wrong with you, Quark? You're probably the heat stroke, minor, and blood loss. You got some shots. Cisco, cataracts, heat stroke, and some shots. And all the while we have very little meds. Temperature in here is 38. In these rooms it is fantastic. Hopefully it starts to filter out to these places, but again, time will tell. As long as it's not up at the 50 degrees. Why? And heatwave is over. Heatwave is over, people. Right, you can power off those. Start returning to reasonable temperature. We're starting to freeze in there again. Absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, we've lost 2 colonists this episode. I know. It happens, I suppose. More mining to designate down this end. Orders, mine, more steel, and autosave. More steel there. And what the hell is that? Still haven't got any of the components and stuff down for that. And look at the size. The actual size of this vein. I know I've said it before, but that is huge. Bashir, what are you for doing? Cleaning blood. How about you haul that? And that shouldn't be in our home zone. Or clear home zone area. Just don't clean it. There's no point. What are you doing now, Bashir? You're being an idiot. Dax, where are those goddamn statues? Right, now who didn't have a weapon? Let's go to character. Rom, your shooting is 4. Garrick is 4. Quark is 1, so you're getting the pistol. Equip the pistol. Cisco, you didn't have a weapon, but you do have a weapon. You know what? I'm going to get you to equip that instead. And then Garrick here, he can equip the SMG. There we go. Is that kind of sorted? It should mean that we have all of our violent capable colonists should be equipped, and they are. Speaking of guns though, let's see what we can build here. We'll disassemble mechanoid, do that forever, but we don't have any disassemble yet, thankfully. And game, I swear to God, it's okay that I don't have any disassemble. It is perfectly fine. You can keep them away from me. Probably would like what's on a Kevlar helmet? Details. Components and steel. Okay, we'll worry about setting up jobs for that if we ever get steel. So this is all walled now, so we need to roof it. Expand, build roof area to there. Actually, it should be especially all of the interior here. I know it wasn't all interior beforehand, but it is now, so there you go. Now just, okay, maybe not. And again, 2 around the outside, because why not? It's primarily for whenever it snows in the winter. So that there's like a clear path the whole way around the base. Just works. Please tell me there's going to be a crop of this soon. We should brew beer just for the fact that, or do until go into details. Do until you have 100. So that's enough so that we can our colonists can use it, and we can sell any sort of excess if we need the cash at the time. So this hay root is at what, 66% grown, but some of this is bound to be very close. 90s, good. And we have this whole field here, more than enough food at the minute, and our storage is starting to improve again. And we do have this storage down here to take advantage of. What are the rooms like in here? 26 degrees, 26 degrees, fine. The thing that killed Dax is the fact that I should have turned the heaters off as soon as I got the heat wave message, but again, first time playing through Alpha 14, and we all saw how, well, I saw how Alpha 13 went, and yeah, I've got a lot of catching up to do. So the roofs are getting done, and that's O'Brien once again. He is a savage. Hall and hall. That should be everything marked bar these ones, and haul them out of the way. We will floor this as well in a bit. Actually, I'm going to just mark it now. Or smooth if we can smooth. Floors. Smooth floor. Yes, there is smoothing to be done. And done and done. Nice. And last but not least, we will want beds put in here. But wait till the the majority of the flooring is done. Cargo pods. What do I want? I could do with meds. It's meat, and steel slags. Yeah, steel slag chunk. Which again, we need to smelt down for excess steel, because we are running out. I mean, we have a bunch lying about that hasn't been collected yet, and to be honest, that would probably rocket up our total steel amount altogether. But until it's in the storage area, you don't technically own it, in my opinion. We're waiting for the components for that, and that's a lot of steel. That is 2,500 steel just from here. Over here we have a grand total of another practically 1,000, and I'm not sure if we have any steel left up here to mine. We do not. So yeah, we've got well over 3,000, probably close to 4,000 by the time all of the rest of this is mined out. Now, that does mean there's a little exposed area there, unexposed area, but again, nothing to worry about. Lots of animals. Do we need to start tabbing up in the meat again? But then there is animals all winter as well. Our batteries are taking a big hit. A big hit. We are going to run out of power soon. They're disconnected. You don't really need to be minus 26 anymore, or even minus 16. Minus 6 should be fine, and it's the same for you. I'm assuming the more power you try to use, Dax was our best. Oh no. I just realised that she was the one that did all the sculpting and stuff. Bills, details. Do we have a skill limit? We do. This is the artistic skill. Do we have anybody who's good at art? 1, 0, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 3. Garrick, we need to do other things. Ron, we need to do other things. Cisco here, who was there for the animal handling and other bits and pieces, his artistic can be put up to 1. And it comes before these, which is fine. He's actually a researcher now. Kira, you can research if there's research to be done, and you can cook before that though. Yeah, that should do that. But if Cisco is our artist, we need to lower the minimum skill level range to 3. So the bills, make the large. You know what? We can suspend the large. We just need to get stuff out so we can buy stuff. Like we need to get Bashir left arm. We need to get plasteel and components and all those lovely things that make a colony thrive. So details for this. Yeah, any you know what? Allowed skill 2. Make 20 of them. You can't use plasteel. Can't use silver. Can't use jade. Can't use wood. But you can allow stone blocks. And let's not allow rotten. Gold. Now it needs work amount. It requires 70 ingredients, but for a jade that means it needs what 700, 1400. So we do not have enough jade for even a small. Let's put this up. So hopefully someone can work on that for us and sort that out. I think Cisco is doing said project. Are you serious? Are you serious? Again, okay. We need to manage areas. Area 1. No, our new area. Close. Architect. Zone area. Expand allowed area. Area 2. Right. We've got that. We've got all of this. And the storage. So yeah, toxic fallout basically means there's toxins in the air and our colonists will die. Well, they'll get a toxic exposure. Thankfully, I think we did take in a crop of this. We're going to have to try and harvest everything here because the toxic fallout it's map wide. It'll kill anything out here. The plants will probably go first, and then on top of that, if our colonists stay out too long, they will get toxic buildup. Let's harvest anything that can be harvested. How far were these growing along? 42%. I mean, they are just going to start dying, so there's probably no point growing them. Architect, cut plants, see if we get anything out of it, to be honest. Don't think we will. I think they have to be a certain minimum level before they're usable. But again, we'll see what happens. You can try growing, but Rom, that's just really a waste of time. A big waste of time. So yeah, luckily we got indoors sorted pretty quickly. Oh, the whole point of that restricting thing. Actually, let's sort out Cisco here first. And everyone to area 2, so they're not outside. Bollocks. So yeah, I'm giving them a path between these two that are inside area 2, but they are outside, just so that they can path find to these buildings. Because we do have heal root there, and we have more than enough food, both in meals and raw in our freezer. So it should be fine. And yeah, the marriage is, to be honest, the marriage is going to be right smack. Oh, that's just irritating. It's going to be there. That is the marriage spot. People, why are we having power problems? Why are we having power problems? Oh my god. We cannot afford to have this going on right now. Power off. You don't have power. Neither do you. Neither do you. Nor you. Suppose you can toggle that. Need to keep those two on. 81% growing. I kind of need that, but to be honest, that could be toggled off. Yeah. Yeah. This is not good. This is not good at all. If only we had the components to finish this goddamn thing. I mean, we have, what, 3 components there? It has 0 of 8. I mean, what the hell can I do? Like, I mean, they're going around here smooth a few floors because they're restricted. They have nothing else to do. Maybe a bit of research could get done if it was actually on that research. Yeah, no. Can't get that done. We only got 34 done as well. So yeah, fun. Yay. So irritating. We are getting a harvest of more hops, which is fine. I'm pretty sure none of our colonists are, like, what would you call it? Chemical interest. I think that's beer or something. But it is a little bit of a mood boost, so that'll help whilst this whole toxic folate thing's happening. But yeah, we're going to have to see if we manage to get through the next challenge we've had here. But that'll be in the next episode. This video is over. Please go away. Until next time, and good luck and goodbye.